Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with Season 1, Episode 2, Fionna and Cake. This one we already saw earlier was Simon Petrikov. I jumped in pretty quickly. I took a break in between, but I didn't really think too much about it because I really just want to see where it goes from here. The fact that it's called Simon Petrikov, I got to assume we're going to get our connection because right now things are very weird. I did go back and I re-edited it, or I edited it, because I didn't re-edit it yet. I only edited it once. No problems at all, and it's always enjoyable to edit these because you kind of pick up on things you missed, or I could kind of pause it and check out the backgrounds and stuff. First things first, we are in a world similar to ours. There was Cheers on television, but was there something going on? When she was hitting the remote, it kept saying, "This is Cheers at live television. This is Cheers," or like before a live studio audience, I think it says. But when I first saw it, was under the impression she was just hitting backwards and it kept replaying. Like, you ever play Netflix and you want to play the episode before the episode and you wait like a second too long and it just keeps replaying the beginning of that episode? That's what I originally thought it was doing. But then I thought more about it and I'm like, is it trying to show that that is the only thing on television? Like, Cheers is just on every channel? I don't think that was the case. But I thought that because while editing, I saw 100 other things that were weird. There were bricks missing from buildings that I had missed the first watch. There's also just like pieces missing. Certain areas just looked different and weird. There's a fountain statue of Betty. I did see a Magic Man hat on a building. And there are all sorts of people that are reminiscent of the people we know from Adventure Time. Besides all that, I mean, there were a couple things I made mistakes on, and there were a couple things I thought of later during the edit that made more sense. For instance, there was a character on the bus when Fionna was doing the tours. I go, that looks a lot like Fionna. It's because I'm pretty sure that was Fern, because it's the Fionna version of Fern, so it looked like Fionna. It had something to do with something, and I feel like that was the connection. I could be wrong about that. Also, Hunter at the end. It was right in the name, the Huntress Wizard. I was so stuck on that looking like who later I thought of the name of. I thought because of the eyes that was Life-Giving Magus, and Hunter was like, yeah, I bring life to the flowers or something to that effect. So I thought it was Life-Giving Magus at first, but it was Huntress Wizard, which would also explain why they had the interaction they did. But the best one of all of it to me was Ellis, because it was Ellis P. as this fake mystic voodoo guy or whatever. Everything's just great. We had a Starchy, we had an Abracadaniel. We don't know what is actually going on right now though, but Cake jumped into the icebox and bamfed out. That's what it looked like. It looked like it bamfed out. So I'm guessing this episode might start with wherever Simon is or whatever is going on here. There is either a tremendous time jump or something is not as it seems. They also on the bus at some point, at one point in the first episode, said something about 12 years. They were like, yeah, that statue went through renovations 12 years ago, something to that effect. Whatever happened now, I'm led to believe didn't happen that long ago. It happened 12 years ago. So maybe everything is just not as it seems and we got to figure it out. And something must have to do with the fact that Fionna is very messy and unorganized. It's almost like I feel like they're intentionally throwing it in our face that Fionna is like sloppy, messy person for a reason. And if not, that she needs to clean up her act. But either way, let's jump in. You guys want to see more of what I do? In the description of every video is a link for Patreon. You'll see these in full, done with whatever is out right now. They're releasing 2 a week. I'm doing all 3 today. I already edited up number 1, so obviously there's 4. Every episode of Adventure Time, it's done in full. Distant Lands, Infinity Train also just finished all 4 seasons. Steven Universe on to season 2. Legend of Korra, Avatar, Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Person of Interest, hundreds of movies and shows. Check in the link. If not, season 1, episode 2, Fionna and Cake. Hey, little. Oh, that was Golb. It's a different intro. There's so many things happening right now. That was. So a totally different intro. That's Prismo's little cube. Oh my god, we're back. Okay, we're gonna get a connection. Ooh, it's Marceline. It's a little Marceline.
Wow, this is one of the nicest sewers we've been in.
Simon.
Guess who always carries around a sewing kit? You're so great, Marceline. Someone else would definitely find you and take care of you. And trained squirrels to tend to your every need.
Trained squirrels. That was episode 1.
Oh.
Was that a coincidence? Simon Petrikov. I love the font and the music. He waited for it. Cheers is always on.
Is that supposed to happen? Is the burning of the pants a 20th century ritual?
20th century man in his natural... What is happening?
My name is Simon Petrikov, and I'm an antiquarian living in the 20th century.
There's a little Fionna right there.
What's that above it?
Also a phone.
All phones.
It's shaped like a
Hair
football,
dryer.
but it's a phone.
What's it like to have ice powers? Why did you stop writing Fionna and Cake stories?
Look, I told you yesterday and the day before that. I wrote a book about ancient artifacts.
You used to be a really cool ice wizard who wrote my favorite book series. Can you at least sign my book?
Are words gonna... I have to assume worlds are gonna collide.
No, that's private.
Hey, let go of her.
Oh, now
Sorry.
he can't hear. Oh,
Sorry,
that's great.
everybody. The exhibit is closing early today. Walls down.
People in the 20th century were
Walls
real
down.
tranches.
Gulbs everywhere. The Enchiridion. Was that Choose Goose? It sounded like a voice. Was that Choose Goose? Look at this.
Hey there, Mr. Petrikov.
root beer
What
guy.
can I get started for you?
Just the usual.
Season 7, Episode 3. Cherry Cream Soda episode. Root beer guy.
Just no more ice, ever.
Straight up. You got it. Olives. Onions.
Thanks, dirt beer guy.
Dirt beer guy. I apologize. It's dirt beer guy now. There's Betty.
What's up? You seem a little tense.
Same old, same old.
Fionna and Cake, I mean. You wrote an entire extended
I love the
universe
music in the
a
background.
fugue state if you think about it.
You know, Simon, I used to bust your balls about those old stories, but I really came around to them. Jake loved them.
Yeah, he's the one who convinced us they were good.
No, I'm serious. I don't want to talk about
I'm
them.
in
I'm
shock.
not proud of them.
Dude, what's wrong?
I can't relate to any of this anymore. This world, these people. Sometimes I used to dress up like Ice King. I guess I missed being him in a way.
Have you talked to Marcy about any of this?
Nah, I didn't want to freak her out. Every day is just an unending slog towards what?
A quest! Friend, I'm taking you on a quest. Yes, exactly.
We get to go on a
Once
quest,
I take you to the edge
Finn
of
and
death,
Simon.
you'll feel alive again. Maybe we can take it down a notch.
Finn's a little over the top. now.
Oh, Finn! I thought you were leading.
The invisible forces of the universe
still
will guide us right where we need to be.
Slightly crazy.
Huntress Wizard calls it the heart of the forest.
Look at all the skeletons.
The heart, huh?
She said no one should ever, ever, ever
Go
come
here.
here.
I bet you it's something we shouldn't have done. Oh. Oh my god.
Good job, Bait. Feel better yet?
There was a little guy in there.
Yeah, there was a little guy in there. What was that all about? Is the thing inside still
little guy.
alive?
And a third nostril.
We're eating the eye.
Oh, I'm not going to eat it. It's a secret to cowboy coffee. We were on an expedition in Java, searching for a lost temple. Half our supplies washed away. But Betty somehow put together a 4-star dinner.
I almost feel like somehow we're gonna find
Talking
a
about
way.
sad stuff gets you nowhere. Forget about it.
Poor Simon.
Just keep him busy and everything will be fine.
Was that Huntress
What
Wizard?
am I doing here? Now them some sticks.
Something. Oh, it actually made itself bigger. Okay.
Hit it in the face!
In the face.
Evil bear! Suck these nuts! Simon! You got this! Kill Wingo!
You must murder this bear. Oh, I know it's for adults.
Are you
Something's
okay?
up with that bush
Your back's
thing.
kinda...
Does it look cool?
I've seen worse.
How about you?
Much better. But I think I'm ready to go back now.
Okay, let's go.
Finn is still ridiculous. I love it.
I'm gonna stop off and see Huntress Wizard. Just follow the river from here. It'll take you back to where you want to be. No, for real. The human city is that way.
Holy crap.
Well, thanks, Finn, for everything.
Later.
Hey.
Now that I'm not part of the madness.
That was the ice skating people, or the rollerblading people, I should say. Bimo, Gunter.
Simon!
Hey, Simon!
My skin keeps healing over.
It's nothing. Everything's fine. Marcel.
Simon! PB's arm is gumming up the machine. The tattoo artist is getting really pissed.
I can understand.
But let's hang out soon, for real. Bye!
That'd be very frustrating.
Now that I'm not
Are we gonna end it soon? I feel like we're gonna end it. I feel like it's gonna end right here or something.
part of the sadness.
But she knew there was only one way to find out. You're right, Fiona.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about this.
Past or even burn.
That's
The
Choose
suffering
Goose.
you can't unlearn.
You shut up!
It won't snuff out your existential crisis. Forever she will languish, while you wallow in anguish. Why act so stricken? You know you're too...
Reveal the path and grant me passage.
He's doing a
Reveal
ritual
the
with
path
gold.
and grant me passage.
And he's using Choose Goose as like a
The
conductor.
portal won't open, you massive fake.
No!
Choose Goose has been
No!
fried. But something...
I failed you again, Betty.
Cake comes out of his head portal. We're gonna end it with Prismo. Warning. And that's how they end it. Beautiful. We got the butterfly. Is that referencing the great transformations of Finn? All right, everybody. Fantastic episode. Simon Petrikov is the name of the episode. Way more than I could have ever possibly hoped for. We got Finn, PB, Marceline. We saw Choose Goose. In the very beginning, I'm like, that looks like the lanky arms and sounded briefly like Choose Goose, but I couldn't really remember what happened. Didn't Choose Goose... I mean, I was going to say didn't Choose Goose die, but I guess anything could be possible because we're jumping around to all different timelines. Finn is alive. Finn has the tattoo of Jake. We did see in Distant Lands Jake at some point does pass away, but Jake's kid is now aligned with Finn. I think we did see that in Distant Lands as well, but regardless, Jake's kids are now helping Finn. Finn seems to be good buddies with Simon, feels bad for him. Simon is just depressed. He doesn't have Betty. That's all he wants is Betty. He's basically saying there's nothing to live for. What is the point of living if I don't have Betty? And he's very, very depressed. But we're in the bar of Dirt Beer Guy. I said it during the episode, right now, right before I jumped into this, I was editing episode 3 of season 7, which is Cherry Cream Soda. And the whole episode's about her and Root Beer Guy and him turning into Dirt Beer Guy, I believe. I haven't finished it yet. I have to remember how it ends. I haven't seen it since I originally watched it 2.5 years ago. But interesting coincidence. We're getting all these people, though. I'm thinking, how is this going to connect? Based on the fact that episode 1 showed all these ice-type places sparkly to Cake, the normal cat, he was using a picture of Betty and some sort of ritual where there is a shrine to Gulb. And we know that Betty did turn into Gulb, and that's how Simon was saved in the end of Adventure Time, the series itself. But he was using some sort of device and then attaching it to Choose Goose, using Choose Goose as some sort of conductor like a Frankenstein's monster. Obviously, it didn't fully work because Choose Goose snapped the thing off his mouth and said something else about Fionna and Cake. And then that is probably what opened up Simon's mind. So this is all in the mind of Simon, I gotta assume. So was the Fionna and Cake first episode all in the mind of Simon? That's gotta be the case, because why would it have specifically opened up his mind? There's too many, like, specific things that happen. It's too specific, like the 12 days thing. In the first episode, we heard 12 days ago this all started happening. Does that mean 12 days ago is when Simon started performing rituals using choose goos to try to get Betty back or something? He's doing something to get Betty back. But regardless, we got to see Finn. There was a Jake-like dog that came around, but now all dogs could talk. We are in the future to some extent, but Finn is still alive, and Finn is a human. Now, granted, Finn has gotten crazy adventures under his belt, so maybe he found a way to extend life and be longer lasting than most humans. But I'm going to jump into the next episode. They're definitely going to connect the two because we saw the cat come out, but it was still a normal cat. It wasn't Cake yet. It was still a normal cat. And I'm almost going to half feel bad when Cat disappears at this point now. But I mean, in the intro, there was a different intro too. Crazy looking intro with all these people. And we saw at the end that we're in Prismo's world and there was a warning, like a signal going off. So this next episode might start with Prismo, but I did just see it said Cake the cat. So maybe it's going to show how this real cat, Fiona's cat, turns into Cake the cat, the one that talks, that we know. So let's jump into the next one. You guys want to see more of what I do? In the description of every video is a link for Patreon. You'll see all of these in full unedited, done as far as possible. All of the episodes of Adventure Time in full unedited, Distant Land, Steven Universe, Infinity Train, Peaky Blinders, Doctor Who, Person of Interest, hundreds of movies and shows. Check in the description for the link for Patreon. If not, comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.